Hello. This map lags a little bit with OBS recording, so bear with the audio. Just gonna do a playthrough of Alpha Major 1.4.2, also known as RC2, with saves using the box fight BFG route. I'm dead already. So we try and explain each fight as it happens live, while also concentrating. So this fight replaced the opening fight from Dimensions Map 03. So no longer are there 55 revenants in one pane elemental to deal with. There's a bunch of these revenants, and that sort of gold pool in the middle. There is a rocket launcher and an armor, and when you go near one of them, an archvile spawns where the other is. All this, I mean, is on UV, by the way. Don't expect this for hurt me plenty or hey, not too rough. So, yeah, you need to pick up both items for you to get out of this area, because this locks up, or hold on. This locks up when you start this fight. Yeah, so you need to grab both these items to get out of this area. This guy was initially there to prevent you from running up the stairs, but eventually I put these bars in so that way you couldn't run up the stairs at all. So, yeah. Do these fights now. This is a one-time switch. These little light pillars here are death pits. Don't step into them or you'll die. Realize I should probably save. So 4 archviles and some specters spawn here. Ran into a specter. Almost got it. There we go. We'll do this fight now. There's a little question mark there. So you pick up a computer area map and you get into this area. There's 4 switches and a question on the ground in the middle. How much damage do revs do? And you pick up the computer area map because the answers are here. So You guys should all know the answer to this one. It's 80. Next question. What color is Dimensions Map of 3 Beta? Well, that's quite easy. Everybody knows it's blue. And now for this one, we get a chain gun. I wonder why. Is it time to make a play? That's a reference to my Doom World title. It has no significance, absolutely no significance, outside of myself. I rounded out questions for this little quiz secret, so I just put something in for me. And the answer is absolutely. Hey, there's something obscuring that light pole over there. So this fight is actually fairly easy. There's a very consistent method to get past it. Let's do this. You get the chain gun to light up this room, so you can see. Not much else to this fight. Just run around until you can leave. The Arachnotrons don't get crushed or teleport away or anything like that, so you rely on the Cyber Demons to kill them, which they usually do. There's usually a couple left. You're supposed to just kill those on your own. Eventually these Cyber Demons teleport away. There they go, they start teleporting away to a conveyor belt where they get crushed. You'll start hearing their death soon. And now, we do the final secret. All these secret fights I'm doing are to get that yellow key. Come along this ledge, just like the secret for Dimensions Map of 3. Another one-time switch. More plasma. Now this fight. There we go, we're safe. Good, this fight went down pretty easy. This is definitely the hardest fight, I think, of all the secret fights. Now we get 200 armor. And now we can get the yellow key card, which we can use to hit the switch that you probably saw earlier, which lowers the lift way over there. See it lowering? Now we're gonna go over there. Don't take that BFG. And now we platform just like a Dimension Map of 3. Has an extended role in this map, the platforming section. Ouch. That didn't happen. Get a crucial shotgun here. More sort of incidental combat here. So this was a lift the yellow when we hit the yellow switch. And it takes us to this BFG, which lowers as you approach it. Sort of see the map from here. So now we have the BFG, just like in Dimensions Map 3. Got it early. Take out the Spectre because you can't see him. Some imps now too. And alright, so now I could show off the weird bug again. I have 2 dirt armor. So that's normal. That is not normal. Well, it is normal, but it's not good. So let's damage ourselves here. Pick up all these rockets. Now, do the box fight. How is that possible? This went very poorly. And if you're wondering, I am using a palette for this. I'm playing in a palette. It's not. It doesn't come with the wad. I just decided to play in the palette. So an archvile spawns at each of the little outlets there, where the Baron spawned in the first phase. I thought I'd have more to say about this map, but I don't know. Just going through it. Now the archviles teleport away. Now I love this part of the map. This is a really cool sequence. Jeez, it is really lagging now. Now this is... Okay, so those cyber demons, that final phase is exclusive to this route. And so is this little fight here. Normally no enemies show up here, just like normally no cybers would show up in the fight I just did, the phase I just did for the box fight. So normally those cybers wouldn't show up, and normally enemies wouldn't show up here. I want to two-shot him. There we go. So now we can go to the basement. Platforming is hard when there's lag. Lag shouldn't be a problem for anybody who plays this map with a not completely crap 1989 computer. It's just because I'm running OBS alongside the game right now. So now we'll experience the basement. It's the best fight in the map. Best room in the map, too. I try not to say much, just let the music and the atmosphere speak for itself here. But yep, this has 3 phases compared to the old basement, which I only had 2. Oh, and the Revenants on the conveyor belt. I suppose that's a bit of a huge addition. There's always Revenant rockets coming after your ass. Now, phase 2, you start just like in Dimensions Map 03, the switch near the entrance where you came in. So, periodically archviles spawn in the corners. You'll know exactly when, if you play this map a lot. I do. And know when I round certain corners, they'll appear. Archviles... It's about now? Yeah. Stupid imp. So now we just gotta start shooting at the center waiting for Phase 3 to begin. We need the center cleared out for Phase 3. Ah, damn it. We may be here for a while. I'll talk about the arena, I guess. So it's worthwhile listening to the replay of me dying in this. So, yeah, I had the idea for this sort of arena vaguely when I started out with this. I'd made the whole main structure already by the time I started this basement, and I know I wanted this basement to be bigger, badder than the original, so I did make it bigger and badder. I started with these sort of making a big square, obviously. Then I added these sort of pillar things, with yellow waterfalls. Added those, and then I think I added the Revenant conveyor belt, the structures for that, the outside bits. And then I think I started on the lighting and the little lights you see screaming across the middle of the floor here, which took hours to make. It took a really long time. Very tedious work, but I think it was worth it. With all the lighting and stuff going on here. It looks very good. Very happy with how it turned out. So, designing the aesthetics for this room overall took like 8-9 hours straight work. Everything just came together really well. I didn't know how the room was gonna look when I first started making it, but everything just sort of fell into place as I was making it. I sort of knew what I wanted to do as I put other things together. So, the actual construction of the fight, ouch. The base sort of fight with the monster clouds and stuff, it took way longer than it should have. I ran into this bug where monsters would no-clip through teleport closets. It was really weird. I eventually got it worked out. But to ignore that sort of weird hiccup in the process of designing the teleport closets in the fight, probably took only about 4 hours. It took me hours to solve the no-clip problem. But yeah, much easier to design an arena's fight than the actual arena's structure itself. So now, back to the cleanup part. I need to concentrate now. Oh boy. So this is the third phase, with Barons and spawning around the outside. So you need to clear the center before phase 3 begins. Because the Barons force you to move inside. There's also archviles on the conveyor belt now. Don't bother trying to hit them, it's nearly impossible. Oh yeah, this fight is epic, bro. So now we're in the cleanup for the fight. Barons, Cyber Demons. You gotta ignore the Revenants on the conveyor belts. They eventually teleport away once the fight ends. They get crushed. This, very glad I chose this MIDI for this fight. I had other MIDIs for this fight before I did this one, but this one is very fitting. I decided to choose this upon hearing the song play in one of David's playtesting streams for this WAD, for this map. So thank you, David. Inspirational. Anyways, I think that's everything. Yeah. See, now all those guys are teleporting away. Once they start teleporting away, you know these bars have raised. And there's no way of knowing if we killed all the guys down there, because we cannot rely on the kill count. The amount of Revenants dead always varies. So now penultimate fight. At least if you're going for the secret exit. Ouch. Outclass noobs. Alright, 2070 is what you should have here. So now this would normally be the exit. If you have the yellow key, you cannot skip it, unless you do a lined up skip. Maybe, I don't know. So now, paint elementals from the sides, Revenants, for phase 1 here, replacing the finale. And I already died. Hey, the song perfectly loops there. How fitting. There's also Mancubi, shooting from those big yellow bars in the back there. They aren't really much of a threat, but they make the arena look a lot cooler by having all that hellfire rain down. probably gonna die. No, we're not gonna die. Such a baller, you know? Anyways, that's phase 1 done. And unfortunately, there's no way to get rid of these pain elementals and the lost souls except to just kill them yourself. There's like no conceivable way that I could think of to do that. About to just YOLO this. Come on, the music is kicking in, don't screw it up. This idiot. This guy. He just keeps on spawning lost souls from the back. Why? I should have died there. Holy crap. Come on. Jeez. I drive automatic. I meant I drive manual. Pop the clutch. Holy crap. Oh my god. What the hell? That guy. Go away. Why isn't he moving any, like, forward at all? Go away. There, get out of my face. It's over. Taking the L out of lover. Aha! Victory. Wow. Okay. That was amazing. I'm so glad I did the final phase first try with the music. Because when the music starts over, that kind of sucks. I'm using the in-game music. Yeah, so I just mainly did that I did this for a playthrough of the map, I know, to showcase the intended strategies for these fights. I guess at this point, I might as well show the other route, because I'll show the other route up to the basement, because then the changes end there. So, yeah, let me do that now. Guess we'll have to do this fight again. To be honest, this starting fight's one of the harder ones of the map. Very tricky. You guys are gonna love this choppy footage here. Just like thousands of sectors on the screen right now, with all those freaking torches in the background. Okay, so like I said before, I'm gonna grab both of these simply. I guess we'll grab the armor. There's no reason not to. We'll save the armor bonuses though, because if you think back to the alternative route for Dimensions Map 03, you know what's going to happen. We're going to be doing the secret fights after the thing. Probably save. After the box fight, that's where I'm going to do secret fights. Doesn't really matter how much health we lose here, because we're going to use the Megasphere by the box fight. So the box fight is much harder without BFG. I'll show you. The third phase used to be nearly impossible. I'd spawn a pain elemental at each corner here. Like 2 revenants, or like a revenant each from these little outlets. And then I had the Archvile here. And man, I tried. I got my ass kicked on stream trying to beat that third phase. David had a rough go at it too, and he was playtesting that version of the SWAT. But now it's a little bit easier. Took 2 pain elementals out in the corners, replaced them with revenants. So this is the intended strategy without need to get out of here. Archvile is reckless. So yeah, this first phase is really dangerous without BFG. Now, ironically, the phase with the most arch files, phase 2, is the easiest phase of them all. There's an abundance of rockets here when I did the BFG route for this fight, about 20 minutes ago, because you need so many rockets for when you do it without the BFG. Here's a clever mapping trick that I use. This isn't actually one texture. It's two side depths. It's two line depths split at the middle. And I just took the normal 32 by 32 black goth metal texture, and I just set the texture offset so that way they look like one texture now. So I didn't actually have to use a new texture. I just used some clever offsets to make it look like one texture. Because, you know, I'm a baller of a map or two. So now the final phase. Surprised that went as well as it did. It's in deep trouble for a second there. I don't know how there's always like two lost souls out here. Or like a lost soul or something out here. So I get the BFG. No enemy spawning this time. There was no cybers on phase 4. Laggy platforming kind of sucks. This little blinking texture there, I originally intended to be like a waypoint. You know how like a lighthouse is for ships at sea to find shore? That's what this sort of light was supposed to be like. Right next to my super shotgun right here. To the left of my super shotgun. That glowing light. That's supposed to sort of be like a beacon to show you where the entrance back to the main structure was. But there's a platform in front of it, so it's kind of useless. Oh yeah, so how I got, if you look above me right now at the gold, so the glowing gold right above me right now, you could sort of see two of the little things sticking down. It was a pain to try and get those to glow without everything beneath it glowing. You can actually sort of see in the floor here, there's some artifacts of how I got it to glow like that. You can see the floor become sort of black, little triangles become black. It's kind of subtle, but yeah. Oh, and this edge isn't perfectly straight here. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, kind of subtle sort of thing here to get that glowing light effect that looks so cool from all the way over there. Yeah, so that glowing gold going all the way up to the top of the structure. That's what I was talking about. Took a while for me to figure out how to do that without making everything beneath it look jank. So now the secret fights. It's beneficial to grab this Megasphere. You don't really need it for the penultimate fight, to be honest, if you're playing the penultimate fight safe. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This was originally supposed to do something with the yellow card, but I scrapped it. And I just left this as a cool little megasphere looking thing here. But yeah, originally you're supposed to have the yellow card here to do something within the map. But now it's just useless. Anyways, I have the BFG now. Let's do the secret fights. I normally like to do this one first. So now this fight is different. An Archvile in each corner, one Cyber on 3 of the sides, and then Pain Elemental spawn in the middle. Two Cell Packs spawn in the middle after a little bit of time. Very awkward room to try and kill these Cybermen, especially if they're grouped up. That's really tough to deal with. Oh yeah, those guys can fall down there, which is unfortunate, but I mean, it's the only way I could get it so that way PEs could still fly over these death pits, while also having the monsters be able to walk around them. Because I mean, the illusion is supposed to be that they're endless pits. So. Very awkward, but very good fight, I feel like. Now, we'll just do... this one we don't really need to do because it stays the same. Do the other fight now. So you may be wondering, what's the point of doing this after you already have the BFG? Because I thought the point of the secret fights before was just to get the BFG early for the box fight. Well, if you want to go to the secret exit, you still need to do these 3 fights. So you need a yellow card to go to the secret finale. The yellow card you can only get after doing all 3 of these fights, so... This was something that... I forget who suggested, it might have been David again. But originally, there's different sound properties to this room. Originally, you couldn't do this. You could do that initial pre-fire. He'd wake up immediately if you fired before hitting the switch. So you could. It's hard to describe. Can't find the words right now. But before you couldn't pre-fire like that, he'd just wake up immediately upon him being revealed. But now you could do this. So what's different about this fight now? There's an extra Cyber Demon. There's 2 extra Cyber Demons now. I'll do the fight over again. I am failing hard at this right now. Embarrassing, he can't even play his own map. Yes, I can. I got this. Persevere. My goodness. Punked. Alright. Very cool. I guess we'll just show this secret off again. It's one of the cooler looking secrets. Blue, or 80 blue. Absolutely. Oh yeah, and the plasma. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is yellow for the Erectatrons. If you're getting Magnolia vibes, that's definitely what I was going for. This is a deceptively easy fight. It looks hard at the beginning because you're surrounded by Cyberdunes, but it's fine. There should be 200 dead. Or actually 196. Or 195, I forget which. I don't even remember the own triggers in my level. Yeah, so these floors, if you look at this floor right now with the lights kind of illuminating all over it. That took like 3 hours to make. And I just copy and pasted it for the 3 little light platforms because I was not going to make a whole new pattern. Just for a little platform. So, Cyberdoom should be dying now. Right here. These guys are helpless, unfortunately. He'll be dead soon. It's all good. Yeah, now they all start dying based on their varying health from the secret fight. Feels like it was a Thanos snap, except everybody died. So everybody sort of disappeared. Alright. Everything's working as it should in RC2. 200 enemies at this point. Ultraviolence is good. Fortunately, well, Hermie Plenty and Hey Not Too Rough shouldn't not have any issues with them, but I didn't really test them myself. I just had other people test them. Anyways, that's pretty much all the content the map has to offer. And there's one more thing too, but that's a secret. It's a meme secret, but if you know, you know. Anyways, that's about it. I'll once this gets to a completely finished version, I upload to in-games, then I'll try and do a max demo of this map. But yeah, that's the map. That was the sneak peeks. It's for this map. Alright. Bye.